There's no way you thought that the majority of people would agree with that. You are in that hate men bubble.
I obviously don't agree with what she said, okay? She posted the thing, not me. I blocked that account on TikTok.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Selena and today we are talking about a more serious topic. You saw the title, you saw the trigger warning, so I just wanted to throw that out there. It's a bit serious and it's not as smiley today. Typically we go through all kinds of topics, but we try to throw in some delight in there, maybe a little bit of humor, but this video is a bit more serious, a more serious discussion. If that's not helpful to you in your journey, feel free to check out another one of my videos. Not all of them are serious. Today we are talking about Ava Henderson, and her username that she used to go by on TikTok was Ava Steal Your Girl. Her TikTok is now deleted. Apparently all socials are now deleted. I think people have found her on LinkedIn after this whole thing. I'm not sure if it's deleted now. I did see some comments that people cannot find her anymore. She posted a viral video of her dancing and the caption said, "Me when it's time to take a moment of silence for men's mental health." Ironically, this was posted in June, and June is Men's Health Month with a focus on men's mental health, and June is also Pride Month. We just have a lot of things going on in June, and that was very distasteful and disgusting. Immediately, people gave her the backlash, which we'll get into. Some of the comments are gone just because there's no original, but some of the comments we'll talk about today are in response videos. Basically, after she posted this, the backlash happened. You know how the internet works. When they say, TikTok, do your thing. When they say, come back when we have the information. Let me know if she still has a job tomorrow. When people say that kind of stuff. The internet's fast, and they will find you. So they found Ava's sister. Her name is Lita Henderson, and her TikTok account is Not So Secret Rant. She has over 13,000 followers on TikTok. A lot of her content is her with a caption and a trendy song in the background. She doesn't normally talk to the camera. She has a lot of relatable content about situationships, relationships. Being a woman type of thing, like relatable relationship, friendship things. And so it was interesting because she posted an apology video on behalf of her sister. This is a 9-minute video. Just as a heads up, if you want my quick synopsis, go to this timestamp. But when you listen to Lita, she has some really good insight because people are coming for her and her family, and it got so bad to the point where she had to make an apology video. So check this out.
I had not seen this video. I wake up this morning at like 8 and I check my phone and there's a text from my sister saying, oh guys, like to my family group chat, like just so you know, I made a TikTok. People are really mad about it and they found my Instagram and they found you guys. So you're gonna be getting a lot of messages. And I wake up to literally like 100 people trying to message me on Instagram. And I open them all and they're all like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. Like, I hate you. Like, they're calling me like horrible things and whatever. I didn't know what my sister had posted. Like, I literally DM'd one of the people and I was like, what did she post? Like, I just wanna know. I obviously don't agree with what she said, okay? Like, I don't even know if I need to cover off on that because I obviously don't agree with what the video's saying. I actually don't even know why she posted that. And I put that on everything. Like, we weren't like raised in this like man-hater, like horrible family. Like, everyone's saying like, oh, this is like a reflection of who raised her. Like, it's not. I'm not gonna come on here and say like, oh, I like hate my sister because she's my sister, but I obviously don't agree with what she's fucking saying, and it's obviously horrible. So that's like not what the video's about. Like, it's horrible. Like, she shouldn't have said that, okay? It's awful, okay? But everyone in the comments, I'm like shaking right now because it's low-key like really affecting me. But everyone in the comments is like, oh, by the way, this is her mom's Instagram, this is her dad's Instagram, this is her sister's Instagram, right? So that's how everyone found us. But I just like don't understand like why it's like an us problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, what she did was up. If you want to message her different things about it, I'm like, that's not my place to like tell you to not do that. Like, obviously I love my sister and don't want her to get cyberbullied, but she posted the thing, not me. I blocked that account on TikTok a couple months ago. I like begged her to block me because I didn't want her to see my videos and like send them to my mom, like whatever. So we don't even have each other on TikTok. I'm not at home right now. We don't text. Like, it's not like she sent me that video and she was like, oh yo, I'm gonna post this shit, make fun of men's mental health. Obviously not. I had no idea that she was making the video at all, not even a little. And when I tell you, like, I wasn't gonna say something because it's like I am not involved in a situation. Like, I didn't do anything. I'm not even trying to deflect blame. Like, I literally did not know that TikTok existed until I was getting like berated on Instagram. But I wasn't gonna say anything, but then people in the comments were like, oh, like the sister, me, turned off her Instagram comments, because I did. Like, people are still DMing me. I low-key answer the DMs. I know everyone's like, oh, don't respond to hate. Like, I do. Like, whatever. I'm gonna defend myself, I guess. Like, it literally wasn't me. But anyway, everyone's like, oh, the sister turned off her comments, but you can go to her tagged and comment on her friend's posts. And that's too far for me. That's why I decided to say something, because my friends have literally nothing at all to do with this, at all. I barely have anything to do with it. Like, I'm not with my sister right now. I'm nowhere close to her. And we're not in any contact. I didn't even text her. I texted her this morning and I go, what the did you post? And she goes, it doesn't matter. Just like, let me know if you get anything horrible, like, and we'll figure it out. Also, I haven't talked to my family about the fact that I'm posting this, so they might get mad. But I'm not gonna let people group me with something that was horrible. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even on here to defend myself. I'm here to literally say, like, I had no part in it, like, at all. So sorry, I'm getting a little angry, but I just like don't think it's fair. People on my main TikTok were like, I commented on my own post, and I was like, PSA, like, everyone knows beef with my sister, leave me out of it. And people were responding and saying, no, like, 2 men kill themselves every minute, and like one of them was like my brother, my friend, like, what, like, I don't mean whatever, but I'm just saying, like, that's what people are saying, and that's horrible, obviously. But what I'm saying is, leave me out of it, because it wasn't me. Like, you wouldn't comment on a random person's post about that. Do you know what I mean? And I just want everyone to contextualize this in like your own life. Like, can you imagine if someone random, like one of your friends or like classmates or whatever, posted something bad online and then you got cyberbullied for it? It doesn't make sense. Like, just because she's my sister doesn't mean that you're getting like anything that you want to out of it. Everyone's like, oh, like, someone was like, well, why'd you tag her sister? Because people are copying and pasting like their Instagrams, like her family's Instagram, like everything. People are commenting that on everything. Someone responded, was like, well, what does her family have to do with it? And they go, oh, like, she deserves it. Yeah, I'm not saying yeah, but like, okay, whether or not she deserves it is a different thing. Like, you're not hurting Ava by DMing me. I'm not even saying like, oh, you're not only hurting her, you're also hurting me. Like, you are literally not hurting her because she's not seeing it. I'm not screenshotting it and sending it to her. I'm not texting her. The last time I texted her, I said, what did you post? That's the last thing I've said to her today. So you coming for me and DMing me saying you want to kill me, not even kidding, I'm gonna pop you and your whole family. What did I do? You're not hurting Ava, okay? And honestly, you're not really supporting mental health, because I think men's mental health matters. I think that that's obvious. I think that mental health matters for any gender. But you telling me to hang myself, that's not super, like, nice. That's not, like, very mental health. And also, when I'm telling you, like, every social media platform, Instagram, I got like 100 new followers today. Why are you even following me? I thought you hated me. But hella DMs, like hella, and they're heinous. Like, comments too. I turn my comments back on Instagram. I can't figure out how to make my account private because I have a business account and it's saying like switch your whatever to make it private, whatever. I can't figure it out. I don't really care. I turn my comments back on because I don't want people to comment on my friend's post. That's too much for me because I'm barely involved in it and my friends are not at all involved in it. Like, a lot of my friends haven't even met my sister. Both my TikTok accounts are getting flamed. That might be it. But basically, my takeaway is that I can't apologize on my sister's behalf, and that's not what this video is for. This video is to say it literally was not me, okay? I'm not home right now. I'm not with my sister. I don't really text my sister. It has nothing to do with me. What she said, horrible. If anyone said that, it'd be horrible. Like, okay? But it literally wasn't me. whatever you guys think you're accomplishing by copy and pasting me and my family's Instagrams everywhere, like, it's just not accomplishing. It's just not. Like, it's not even that, like, it's mean. Like, yes, it's mean, but who cares? Like, it's also pointless. Also, tomorrow's my birthday. I don't want to get cyberbullied on my birthday. Just kidding. That's not why I'm making this. But also, I can handle it right now. Everyone's like, oh, just make your account private. I can handle it right now. I'm just scared it's gonna get worse, and I'm also scared someone's gonna actually try to kill me. So yeah, that is all. Happy Pride Month and happy Men's Mental Health Month. And it is very serious. I know that I might not have seemed serious throughout this video. I'm just kind of tweaked out. But that's all I have to say on the situation.
That's so unfortunate that the bullying and the hate and the backlash got so bad that people were coming for Ava's family, and they were finding out where they live, they were finding out their accounts on social media, where they work, sending death threats, which you guys know, I think that's disgusting. I don't think anyone should be sent those, or any type of hate, to be honest. So what was interesting about the apology is that she indicates how her and her sister, Ava, Mr. Studio Girl, what was interesting about Lita's apology is that she implicates that she does not have a close relationship with her sister Ava. The most recent conversation she had with Ava was, "What did you even post?" She woke up to her phone going off. She had no idea what was going on. She had also asked her sister Ava to block her because they want to block each other on socials. They don't want their parents being involved, where Ava sends their mom things that Lita is doing. And so they're just not close. They're not following each other. It doesn't seem like they talk every day. She says they weren't raised in a man-hater family, so she is confused on why Ava is being so mean towards men and their mental health. She said that she was getting berated on Instagram. I found Lita's Instagram. It is now private. For a while, she had to turn off her comments. Her account's still private, so, I mean, it's been over a month since this had happened, so, yeah, that's really bad. I don't see a lot of people talking about this story right now. I don't know if it got kept under wraps, but I think men's health, especially men's mental health, is very important and often overlooked. I'm not a man. If you're a man and you have a different insight, let me know. But I often think that it's just overlooked and undermined because of stereotypes and upbringings, and it seems like there's just expectations that men have as well. You know, women have them too, but I'm not trying to compare. But I'm just saying that men have expectations. And, you know, you hear some of those stereotypes like real men don't cry, real men don't wear pink, real men don't order fruity mixed drinks at the bar, where it's just like, don't be a sissy type of thing, you know? Just knowing some of that, even though I'm not in a male's shoes, I don't know. I personally think that it's a double standard for what Ava did. And most importantly, Lita says, I do not agree with what she did in her video. And also, this has nothing to do with me and my parents, and everyone's coming for us. We did not post it. I don't want you to send hate to my sister, but I don't know why I'm being sent death threats when I had nothing to do with this. And so a lot of people are responding to this whole situation.
There's no way you thought that the majority of people would agree with that. You are in that hate men bubble. Regular people disagree with the way you think. You ever find it funny when someone, like, I'll take myself for example, if I'll have a take, you ever find it funny how the creators who get upset at it can never play the full take? They take a part, post it, and then be like, this is wrong thinking. And then people slowly go and watch the video you actually made, and they're like, what did he say wrong? They have to edit this in order for it to be palatable, even by the people who follow them, so that they can slowly change your mind. And it gets to the point that they see your face and they think that whatever's about to come out of your mouth is truth. We are living in spooky times because there's just no way a sane thinking brain thought that that was going to be a decent video to post. Like, that you thought was about to kiki, haha, now your family getting death threats.
Growing up, my dad was my hero. Everything I needed him to be, he was there for me. He showed up for me. From the time of my infancy up until I reached puberty. I never understood or knew until I was older that he was a struggling alcoholic. He had a lot of problems, and as I came to my own senses, I started seeing a lot of his problems. I saw his mental health and how it affected him. It made me not want to be around him. He further isolated himself from everyone around him. He became a shell of a man. He died 2 years ago in assisted living, and in spite of me trying to build a bridge with him, trying to create some kind of relationship later on, showing him like with action after he apologized, I did forgive him. The relationship wasn't there. The day he died, my grief overwhelmed me. And that wasn't because of the relationship I had with him. It was because I was mourning the man he didn't get to be. And the society he grew up in was one that stigmatized men's mental health. What are you doing? Why are you so emotional? Sound familiar? Why are you being so dramatic? That's what men grew up with. Like, you have no room to feel anything. You have no room to talk about your feelings. None. I think that we as women today are overcompensating for how silenced and ignored we felt, and how we finally feel like we have a voice to talk about mental health. I was in outpatient treatment for extreme postpartum depression. Both of my kids have ADHD. I have ADHD, and my oldest son is on the spectrum. For the number of years I've been in therapy, I might as well get my degree because it is such a passion of mine. I will forever advocate for mental health for everyone, not only for my generation, but for generations to come, Gen Z, Gen Alpha. I've done extensive research on Gen Z mental health. We usually talk and use language about breaking cycles and no longer being in the position that our ancestors were in. But the way that I see this response on here, it saddens me, it disheartens me. This should be a slow down moment. Why don't I care about men's mental health? What is it about men's mental health that triggers me so much? Yes, there are men who go on this app or on YouTube or wherever they go with a microphone bashing women. Can I tell you, friends, that those are the minority? That there are men who genuinely care and who genuinely want to stick up for women, but are told again and again by society that they don't matter, their voice doesn't matter. We're trying to overcompensate for how women have been treated over the years to an extreme swing of the pendulum that's not in the right direction. I think that if we want to break ground on doing better, it takes self-reflection, asking hard questions on the why, having the humility to learn, to understand, and to grow. I have men in my life that I love with all my heart. I love my husband. I love my son so much. And I hope that we're setting an example of what it means to be honest and talk about our feelings, to be transparent when things are hard. My hope is that we don't have to continue in this way. So, do we want to break cycles, or do we want to repeat the same mistakes? And I hope that we don't fall into the category of the latter.
There's some mean comments. People are coming for Ava's appearance, and they're saying things like, it's always the 0 out of 10. It's always the 2 out of 10. A face only a mother can love. She deleted all her social media because of the hate she got. And this one is terrible. It says, all girls and women that are like this, I hope you get effing, and then the B word. I think that's disgusting. We need to take mental health seriously, and we should not be making fun of anyone's mental health. But saying those words doesn't make it okay. You know what I mean? 2 wrongs obviously don't make a right. A lot of people are saying you coming for Ava's mental health isn't making the situation any better. We're not trying to defend Ava. If someone is doing things that are hurtful, we need to address it, but we don't necessarily need to beat them up physically or with words, that type of thing. I think in certain cases, yes, you need to stand up to bullies and things like that. We also need to have some sort of respect when it comes to handling really serious situations. I don't know what happened to Ava for her to think that way, for her to just talk like that about men's mental health. And I saw a statistic from the CDC, and it's about self-deletion. I wanted to share this as well. The self-deletion rate among males in 2023 was approximately 4 times higher than the rate among females. Males make up 50% of the population, but nearly 80% of self-deletions. And so that's not to compare males and females again, but knowing that, there's a strong statistic that shows that people who attempt that or commit that, a lot of them make up males, and that's just something to think about. This was kind of a heavy video, so I think I'm done for now, but I am going to share some resources in the description box below. Let me know what you thought of this whole situation. Lita has deleted her apology video, and she's back to regular posting, but it seems like people have moved on from it, but I have seen some other responses. Let me know what you think. Do you feel like men's mental health gets enough recognition? Do you feel like Ava's apology was necessary? What do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. If you don't, I just appreciate you being here, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!